Like imagine holding the container in which the feminine can just flourish like a flower. My heart's been ripping wide open, 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 wide open. Hi friends, this is Soul Coach Nikita. Welcome to my channel. Today we're continuing our series of our inner feminine and masculine energies. Today is all about how to increase your feminine energy, how to bring it more into balance if you're more masculine dominant, or if you just generally want to know how to increase your feminine energy. It all comes down to not judging yourself for being either way, because if you judge yourself, it's more difficult to change yourself. So become aware, listen to these tips and apply them and see how you will change by yourself, because you're changing with grace, with compassion, with love for yourself, and not forcing yourself to change. First step to be more in your feminine energy is to create a safe space within yourself so that your feminine feels safe enough to come up and express herself authentically. If the feminine does not feel safe, she will not be vulnerable, she will not express herself authentically because it won't be safe, right? And she will just contract herself and stay inside of her shell. So the masculine inside of yourself needs to create a safe space, like imagine holding the container in which the feminine can just flourish like a flower. In order to create this safe space, the masculine inside of you must be able to trust himself and trust that he can handle whatever the feminine is going through, whatever the feminine is feeling, whatever the feminine will say. Trusting himself that he's able to hold the container no matter what happens. And when he trusts himself, she will be able to trust him as well. And then both of them can work together. An exercise that I did last year was when laying down, I imagined, I laid on one side and I imagined how my inner masculine energy would hug my inner feminine. Imagine when you're being spooned and you're the little spoon, like the masculine energy being behind you and hugging my own inner queen and just being you're safe, you're protected, I'm here for you, I'm keeping you safe. And that's how then when she feels safe, she will blossom. Exercise you can do is just literally hugging yourself like this and feeling how the love in your heart starts to come up and how you get so much joy and happiness by just hugging yourself. Number 2, to be more in your feminine energy is to crack open your shield of protection. All our fears are here to protect us. They want to keep us safe. But we, in order to be more like the feminine, to have more feminine energy, we need to crack open all of these shields of protection, all of these, no, I'm scared I will get hurt. No. Even if you get hurt, what's the worst thing that would happen? You would learn from it and then move on, right? Keep saying I love you to yourself over and over again. Journal it 100 times. Look at yourself in the mirror, look into your eyes and say I love you and mean it, and see your innocence, see your beauty, see how beautiful you are, how beautiful your soul is, and allow yourself to crack open. I used to cry every time when I did this exercise. And then after you did this, you can ask yourself the following questions. What am I scared of will happen? What are my deepest fears? What do I fear will happen if I love myself fully? What am I afraid of will happen when I express myself authentically and fully and truthfully? And where did I not feel safe when growing up? These can all be indicators when you didn't feel safe, but you went into your protection mode where you were so scared that you put up a shield so that you wouldn't be this scared or this hurt anymore. Number 3 is fully see and worship yourself. See all of your beauty, see how beautiful you are. I already mentioned in the second step. Look at yourself the way a stranger would look at you. Nourish yourself and take care of yourself. So for me, putting body lotion after a shower every morning is a must. No matter how much in a hurry I am, I will always do it because for me it's an act of self-love and self-care. In ancient times, goddesses used to worship their gods by putting oil on their bodies, and there were so many sacred rituals where kings and queens, gods and goddesses would literally bath in oil. So this has always been an act of self-love and self-care and worshiping yourself. Create these simple, small little things that make you take care of yourself. Also saying no to plans, saying no to invitations is also self-care. Touch yourself lovingly and in sensual ways. If you worship yourself, then you can be worshipped by someone else, right? If you don't worship yourself, how can you hope or imagine someone else will? move yourself in sensual ways, express yourself, dance, move freely. The feminine likes circular movements, so like she usually circles her hips. This is just what the feminine energy likes to do because she's seasonal and circular by nature. So just move and shake like nobody's watching. You can close the blinds, you can even turn off the light if you want, and just play whatever music you want and express yourself freely and let go of this build up energy inside of you. Allow yourself to feel all emotions. So I said it before, emotions are just energy in motion. They just need to move through your body and give you messages, and then they will be released. And if we hold on to our emotions, we have like this blocked energy, which also blocks our chakras. And then we tense up, and then we by itself become too much into our masculine energy. So we need to allow ourselves to feel all emotions. All of them are good, nothing is bad. This is just the conditioning that society has done with us for the past hundreds of years. It's really about allowing yourself to express fully in all ways, always. And so this was my first video on how to increase your feminine energy. I have so many more tips, but these really lay the foundation. So first, creating a safe space within yourself. Second, cracking up your shield of protection. Third, really seeing and worshiping yourself. Fourth, moving yourself, touching yourself in sensual ways, shaking it up, releasing everything. The fifth is really allowing yourself to feel all emotions and releasing whatever is built up within you. And the fourth step actually helps with the fifth step. So I recommend to try out these different things for a while. Subscribe if you want to see more videos on how to heal your inner feminine and masculine energies, how to bring them into balance, how to heal yourself, connect with your soul and spirit. And thank you so much for liking and sharing this video, and I can't wait to see you all in the next video.